in Washington, D.C. to serve on their, quote, expeditionary force and take over a small Haitian island. The grand jury indictment handed up today charges 21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg from Allen and 20-year-old Tanner Thomas from Argyle with conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country.
I seen this, like, it popped up in, like, my YouTube at the top. Like, you know, I be reacting to covering stories, right? Now, I'm going to keep it real here. When Mad Kid first came and told me about this story, she said, oh, I think this. You know what I said? I said, them were white folk, wasn't it? She said, yeah, they was white. This what happens when reading history books alone don't go well.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
My bad. This what happened with reading history books and shit like that just don't go well.
As well as a charge of production of child pornography. Record Joe Weisenberg was booked into the Collin County Jail in July. Prosecutors say he was in the U.S. Air Force at the time. The place they are accused of plotting to invade is called Gonave Island. It is part of the Republic of Haiti. It's not small, in fact.
And yo, let me say this too, right? I was just having a conversation with somebody, and I had to apologize to them that I ain't have the privilege or the ability to be able to walk into a recruiting office and join the army, start me a career, and be all I could be and change my life. I couldn't go to Air Force. I couldn't do none of that, right? I fucked up. Lost my opportunities, whatever, right? But there are some, you know how you got those jobs where people feel real important? You know, you give them up. You know, it's jobs that you really don't got to jump through hoops to get to feel real important about yourself. You ever see managers at low budget places like, hold on, bro, you just got a GED like me, fam. You got a GED like me. And you running around the Olive Garden as an assistant manager. Really out here checking the texture of every noodle that, nigga, you gonna count 182 noodles out? Or try to make me do it? The vetting systems don't be, so you gotta think it be people that join the military. The vetting system ain't all that crazy for the military. He in the Air Force. They letting him fly around these airplanes that cost tens or 20s or I don't know, hundreds of millions of dollars. He flying around all this equipment and yeah, he might be dumber than a bag of mashed potatoes. Dumber than a box of banquet chicken wings. Because him and his man get together, right? Now, you think about all the different types of plans that motherfuckers could come up with. Yo, bro. Let's put our money together and see if we could buy Bitcoin and get rich. Come on.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Hey, yo, bro, let's start a podcast. Because our conversations is good, man. And people will love to hear them. Let's go. Yeah, do that shit. Gunshots for y'all. Hey, yo, bro. Let's save up our money that we getting from working at Amazon, and let's start a restaurant called Black Enchiladas, where we put black twist onto enchiladas. However, we may want to do that. You know what? Let's get a little bit more. Let's go into the same arena. Yo, son. We don't want nobody hustling and getting money on this block because we want to sell rock to our community and tear our community down, right? We're going to have to run them off this block come hella hot water. Get down and lay down. But when you and your homie is like, you know what we should do? Let's bring back colonialism.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Let's not bring sexy back.
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
Of all the motherfuckers to look up to, you like, yeah, it's Christopher Columbus for me. So you and your homie decide, hey, Haiti is destabilized. Barbecue got his own area over there turning up. Let's go take over an island off the coast. Hire some homeless people to go with us as our expeditionary force, or dictionary, however they say it, expeditiously. And we gonna pull up like Christopher Columbus. And you know, when you got friends that go along with shit like that, they usually dumber. So his friends like, how come you get to be Christopher Columbus? He like, nigga, cause it's my plan. He like, well, I want to be a Viking. So now, whole trip over there, this nigga he ain't think about strategic planning, how this shit may go down, if the people there got guns may rebel, y'all got homeless niggas. These niggas got on here for a pack of cigarettes, $17, and a half pint of something to drink. And you think them niggas about to go over there and just go to war? What? Nigga gonna lay down. First shot fired, lay down. And your right-hand man, your second in command, is he really just worried about how he gonna look when y'all land in his Viking helmet with the horns on it.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Nah, my nigga. Some shit just ain't right, bro.
Fact, that island has about 87,000 residents. Prosecutors say Weisenberg and Thomas plan to lead that expeditionary force by sailboat to the island, murder the men, take control of the island, and then turn the women into sex slaves.
A lot of stuff is AI. I hope that this story is AI. Please, for the sake of human beings, because I got high hopes. I was just talking to Deuce today, but we talking about being optimistic. There's only one way where I could hear about this and tolerate, like the court records come out and I'm like, all right, okay, I get it. This gotta be drugs, and I know this gotta be like. This gotta be like bad parenting, trauma, drugs, maybe like a real bad breakup. Momentary lapses of having any kind of common sense or intelligence. We gonna pull up on this island with 87,000 people. We bring in the goons with us. Who's the goons? Homeless people that we gonna hire. Cheap labor. Ding, ding, ding. Hey, man. Give them an A right there. Give them an A on the test for figuring out how to get to some cheap labor. Kudos to them. They figured out how to get to cheap labor. Big shout outs to these guys. But this not cheap labor for that type of work. Like, and how many homeless for 87,000 people on the island? How many homeless people? Yo, Hub, I've been in yo, bro, like, yeah, black people, we do our embarrassing shit. Them kids, that was embarrassing. But for white folk out there, yo, y'all gotta step up. I hope this story is AI, bro. It cannot be true, bro.
According to prosecutors, the feds say the plan dates back to August of last year. They say Weissenberg enrolled in a Rockwall Fire Academy to learn command and control protocols, but flunked out in February. They say he then traveled to Thailand to learn how to sail, but didn't enroll in the school due to the cost. The feds say Thomas, meanwhile, enlisted in the Air Force in January and in March, changed his station assignment from Germany to Maryland to better coordinate the invasion.
Yo, bro. I don't trust the whole medical system establishment in America. They saying I got cancer. I'm going to want to be operated on, bro. I don't trust that chemotherapy. Yo, look, bro. What can we do? I need your help. Yo, I'm going to go to school and learn how to do that shit, bro. And I'm going to do it for you because you know you can trust me, bro. And I'm going to be focused. Nigga go to school for one semester, get kicked out, and come back like, yo, is you ready? You like, nah, nigga. Come, yo, bro, I love you, bro. I at least go take like a nursing program, nigga. You know how to bandage my shit? I got it. Nigga go to where the nursing program is located and just hang out there and talk to bitches. That's how a nigga would have did it.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Like, I ain't gonna front.
You niggas are crazy.
When I came home from jail and the nursing shit was big, I heard niggas talk about plotting on it, like the nursing school bitches. Like, yo, I've been mad bitches around by that nursing school. I'm telling you, boy. I see, yo, my nigga, I swear I'm about to start having the punches pull up right there. I'm about to be over there with business. Like, yeah. But it's some plans that need to have more strategy than your man arguing you down about wearing the Viking helmet with the horns on it. Nick, yo, what the
and recruit the homeless population in D.C. Prosecutors say the suspects didn't plan to go it alone. In fact, the feds say they plan to recruit people who are homeless in Washington, D.C. to serve on their, quote, expeditionary force and take over a small Haitian island. The grand jury indictment handed up today charges 21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg from Allen and 20-year-old Tanner Thomas from Argyle with conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country.
And let me tell you something. It's a lot of things that I tried to instill in Deuce when she was growing up. Y'all hear me talk about, oh, I don't trust certain body types. You know, like sometimes people get low self-esteem and it'll come out in their character. And it'll be because of something that they see when they look in the mirror, right? They so stuck on the external shit that they can't get to the internal shit, right? But the one thing that I learned from old wise niggas in the penitentiary when I was a kid, never trust a nigga with a box head. Never trust a nigga with a box head. And if a nigga head is moving in a direction of being a rectangle, oh, he'll go for anything.
As well as a charge of production of child pornography. Record Joe Weisenberg was booked into the Collin County Jail in July. Prosecutors say he was in the U.S. Air Force at the time. The place they are accused of plotting to invade is called Gonav Island. It is part of the Republic of Haiti. It's not small. In fact, that island has about 87,000 residents. Prosecutors say Weisenberg and Thomas plan to lead that expedition.
Them niggas out there fishing, crabbing, trying to survive, doing shit for their family. And these niggas pull up on 3.5 sailboats. Like they on a Santa Pinta Maria in the Wilhelmina. With wild, hungry, homeless niggas on there. Homeless nigga get off the sailboat, just stretch. Want to know where the nearest church at. What the fuck they serving? They not getting off the help. If this story, I want and I need this story to be AI. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. When we first showed Grizzly, man, it's not to make it fun of death thing. Like I said, motherfucker went to heaven, gang, and y'all said heaven's a good place, man. Where there's no, so like, let's not be too like